histological slide just to show you what the reactions at a tissue level and morphological level are. So, well, I am a part-time histologist because I have this is the histology lab that I have in my clinic. I have the possibility to process specimen coming from the clinic. So an important part of the histological methodology is the serial sections. Serial sectioning procedure, which is pretty difficult. It means that for a single tooth, a single specimen, you have to cut a lot of sections. Sometimes it can be 500 to 1,000 sections. You have to cut completely the specimen. Only then you can come to the conclusion that something is or is not. And this is very important. So the sections are then stained and they are observed with a microscope, and you can take photomicrographs. So going back now to why did I do that, that premise before? Because some colleagues, when you use histology, some colleagues, they used to say, oh no, come on, histology is for books only. No, this is, let's say, a stupid thing, because histology is confirming, for example, if you have been feeling ramifications or canal, it is telling you exactly if the canal is really filled or not. So if we stick now to the problem of the lateral canals, I have to say that the technical ability of filling lateral canals and obtaining images like those you see now on my screen is being considered a parameter for technical excellence. And many clinicians have always tried to obtain this kind of images. Going in internet, I hope that no one will be offended, because I took by chance from the Facebook pictures here, and these are published with the intention to show that lateral canals ramifications are filled. So they are published, the authors of this treatment, they are so proud to show, look, how good I am following ramification. They use the word scouting. Scouting is the magic word. And I'm sorry to tell you from now that this is the disaster in endodontics, because the problems are not the lateral canals. So scouting, as I told you, is the magic word. If you go back to the literature, there have been a lot of papers starting from the 80s, experimental in vitro studies trying to demonstrate if one technique is better than another technique in obtaining filling of the root canals. There are so many papers, but curiously, most of these studies reported no difference in the ability to fill lateral canals. Obviously, the wormwood aperture technique gave a little bit more cases filled than the lateral compaction. And also there is a publication by Goldberg, and they stated that when you use a calcium hydroxide medication, then you feel less lateral canal. So there is confusion until now. Anyway, if you read, for example, the old book by Wayne, the old edition, 1984, he is writing clearly that although the lateral canals appear in the radiographs filled so seldom, okay, not so frequently, then lateral lesion, they do not develop. So he was clever enough to